Hello and welcome to The Print. Today we have with us a very special guest, the MP, the BJP MP from Uttar Kannada district in Karnataka. He's a person of interest, and he's been quite busy now that elections are around the corner. Let's find out from him as to what's happening in Karnataka at the moment and his imminent plans. So, welcome and thank you so much for
Thank you.
talking to The Print, sir.
Thank you.
So, how are how are elections preparations going on right now, sir?
It's quite normal for us. It is there is no special kind of things. Normally, it's going on as usual.
So, what's keeping you busy, sir?
Most of the time, I keep myself busy with various other tasks, social, and then various other things. So now, anyway, election has started. The campaign, the grassroots campaign, it's going on.
So, in May last year, we saw a change in government. The BJP was defeated and the Congress came to power. What do you make of the Congress government so far, and do you think that will have any bearing on the upcoming Lok Sabha elections?
Well, in Karnataka, yes, Congress has won the election. And then after winning the election, I think their way of functioning is entirely different. The appeasement politics, it has crossed the entire line, and then at the same time there is no vision, particularly for the development issues. No industrial growth, no infrastructure growth. Whatever central government it is providing the funds, based on that the development it is happening. uh, Most important thing is appeasement, the minority appeasement. It is very alarming stage. The yesterday, even in assembly also, who they were carrying saffron shawls and then other things. That also, the Karnataka government it is saying that it is not permissible. So in such a way, Karnataka government, the behavior it has changed a lot. Uh, anyway, in politics, sometimes we consider that it is normal, but it is not normal.
So, you're somebody who's pulled up the Congress government for appeasement. What are they doing this time? That you call appeasement politics this time, sir.
Appeasement politics means, particularly, they have in this tenure, the whatever the offering it comes from the temple, the income it comes from the temple. They are planning to take away the funds and then distribute towards various minority welfare. And in some temples, particularly for various other festivals, they have put some conditions. uh, Such a way they are going ahead.
So this temple thing that they're planning to reintroduce that again, to take. I mean, what do you find so wrong with that, sir? Because now all they've done is raise the slab, and they're claiming that the temple fund, whatever taxes that they collect from the temple, will go back to the temple.
Okay, suppose they are collecting the tax from the temples. Are they collecting the same things from the masjid or church? Are they not having any income? The crores of income the churches are having, particularly the mosques are having. So are they putting the same thing? The only for Hindus. Why it is? That is the question.
So will this be your main plank when you go to the Lok Sabha elections, sir?
It is. It is not the main the agenda. Particularly, we are uh, expecting more constructive debate for this election, development oriented. The House central government, the BJP led government, they initiated various multi-dimensional development initiatives: infrastructure, social development, cultural development, image building exercise all across the globe. So, Lok Sabha election is entirely different. Here, local politics is entirely different. Uh, as a BJP, we are very confident to get maximum seats here in Karnataka again. Last time we won 25 seats. So, in this election also, we are very much confident. But our agenda, it is focused towards development.
Will Prime Minister Modi be the face again of of your election campaign in Uttara Kannada as well, Karnataka?
100%, no doubt. He's our leader. And then after independence, he is the most effective leader in India. Not only in India, across the globe, the expectation towards India, it has increased now only because of his diplomatic foreign policy and then various other things. He's our leader.
So locally, sir, just speaking locally now, in your district alone, I mean, what are the challenges you face, and what are the promises you're willing to give? Because you've already been an MP serving for so long, what are the promises that you going forward can give your people, sir?
Already, whatever we had given our commitment, it is fulfilled now. So next, we are coming with new commitments, particularly based on our government policy and then other things.
Sir, you spoke about appeasement politics. Uh, do you think that this is what will work in favor of the Congress in Karnataka, sir?
That's their base. That's their ideology. They are thinking that only because of appeasement we can get minority votes, but it's a myth.
So how will you tackle, because you accuse them of appeasement politics? What is your strategy to counter it, sir?
Because based on various development issues, already the people they have accepted that various infrastructure development, employment development, the reforms in education, the people they are looking for new reformative government. The people they have accepted that. Number one. Number two, appeasement politics, it's outdated concept. Suppose the Congress still they are they feel that they can win by advocating appeasement again and again. That's a myth.
Because they won 135 seats in the assembly. Do you think that they can use the same strategy, and then will the Muslims consolidate behind them? These are questions, of course, that all of us look at. Do you think the same will happen in the Lok Sabha as well, sir?
Of course they will. Of course they will. But it may not work this time. The people they have decided. Modi Matomme. Once again Modi. The people they have decided.
So has the BJP been able to iron out all the rumblings within the party? We've seen some issues even in Uttara Kannada. We've seen it in other parts of Karnataka as well. Has the BJP state leadership been able to contain or control all of these issues, sir?
No doubt we are very capable. Whatever the difference of opinion it is there, it shows our richness in democratic culture. But it won't hurt any political our election or whatever it may be. I'm very confident that this time 28 out of 28 certainly we will win.
So how will you reach out to the Muslim community this time, sir?
Anyway, they're expecting BJP to come. The most of the broad-minded Muslim leaders they have accepted BJP. Because of Congress narratives, the media shows showing something else. It's entirely different. But even minority or majority, no matter, everybody they are in good faith towards BJP-led government.
You had raised your voice against the recent legislation or the tabling of a bill that Sidramaya brought in to take a portion of or tax the Hindu temples and then give it to temples, other smaller temples of the Hindu community itself. What is your contention in this, or what do you think has become the problem and why this controversy around it?
Our question is very categorical, very specific, particularly the taxation on temples. I think we won't accept that. If they put taxation on temple earnings, temple fund, why can't they put the same thing on masjid or churches? Can they have the same thing towards Muslims and Christians? No. It is totally the appeasing theory, uh, for minority appeasing theory, particularly the Congress, whatever it is doing. We won't accept that.
Because now Mr. Sidramaya, who the BJP has accused of being anti-Hindu, says that he's a devotee of Ram himself. He's built Ram temples. What do you make of his statements, that that Hinduism doesn't belong to the BJP alone? BJP cannot be the custodians of Hinduism.
Making some nakara, it can't show the reality. The Hindutva is our identity, is our nationality. It is not an election slogan. It is not our election agenda. It is our identity, national identity. So earlier, it was a debating point. But people of India now they have realized that since last 70, 75 years, whatever the myth, the propagated by Congress and then various other secular parties, they are well aware of that. So now it is not the issue. Based on our nationalistic approach, and then Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam approach, definitely it will win.
So a few years ago, you had made a comment on the constitution, which was said that you wanted to change the constitution, and the constitution that we have today is, redundant and obsolete. And since then, there's a perception that you have been sidelined for those comments. Do you still stand by those comments, sir?
Yes, whatever I said, I commit to that. I committed that. Even last time also, said the same thing. It was misinterpreted. Our so-called media and then various opposition parties, they are well versed with cut paste technology. Whatever they like, they choose and then they highlight it. They cut the sentence and then they highlight it. That was the issue. As a member parliament, as a policy maker, it is my bond duty to bring the positive changes in the constitution and then administration. Based on that, I expressed my view. For example, the 370 article, we brought the changes. Ram Mandir, we brought the changes. CAA, we brought the changes. In various issues, we brought the changes, making amendments in constitution. In the similar way, I expressed my views. Particularly during emergency, the secularism, the word, it was inserted into the constitution, bypassing all the constitutional formalities, the parliamentary formalities. It was hurting. It is hurting now, even today. Particularly the Article 25, Article 28, Article 30. Although everything it was inserted based on constitutional amendments, but it is hurting a lot. The majority people, they have hurted. The bringing the changes in that, the amendment it is needed, changes it is needed. In that light, I had expressed my views. But our media masters and then various political masters, they have used their the skill in cut paste technology, used only some portion, highlighted that. But it was in our circle, within the party, it was not an issue anyway.
So, to the second part of the question, did you see any impact of that comments on your prospects within the BJP?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It is totally different issue.
There is also a fear within the minority community that when the BJP comes to power, we will be a target. Now, do you think that these fears are justified?
Minority people already they have accepted our Modi governance. Lots of people they are joining mainstream, and then we are very confident that this time definitely they vote for BJP.
So, you also spoke about the Ram Mandir. Now, what impact do you think it will have in the elections now, sir?
Certainly it will be, because not only Ram Mandir, 370 abrogation, and then Ram Mandir, and then various other things, whatever we committed, we delivered. So people are very confident. They believe BJP. So that's why Ram Mandir impact, it is so huge. Certainly it will make impact.
So, you also said that, you will bring the CA and NRC to Karnataka. This also adds to the fears of minorities that if the BJP comes to power, then we will be singled out. What do you have to say about it?
It's totally baseless. Particularly after 370 abrogation, and then how the Kashmir is developing. They never felt that such kind of changes the Kashmir could see. But in such a way, rapidly the investment is coming in, and then various other lot of reforms who they had been neglected, various other tribals, and they are getting the reservation, they are getting the privileges. Even minority people also, they are very happy, but they were depending upon tourism in Kashmir hills. They are very happy now. The economy, it's booming up.
So, you're saying that the minorities have nothing to fear under the BJP, sir?
It is created by Congress and then so called secular parties. There is no truth, it's a myth. We believe always in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
So, finally, now, what are the challenges that you face in Uttara Kannada district, and how do you propose to overcome them in the upcoming elections?
No challenges. I have been winning in this constituency since last 6 terms. This time also, I am very confident BJP will win.
Thank you so much for talking to the Prince, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.